Scholastic Dishonesty and Academic Integrity. It is regretful yet essential to submit this essay on scholastic dishonesty and academic integrity. I am writing this paper due to my irresponsibility in submitting a plagiarized assignment in haste. I was behind schedule, and I could only beat the assignment deadline by copying work from the book and internet sources without paraphrasing and editing according to the assignment's requirements. Generally, I am not bad at my studies and always pass exams and assignments without cheating. Unfortunately, I could not manage my time well, leading to copying and pasting the work in a hurry. I was confused and under pressure to pass when I realized I had limited time to research and complete the task. Although I was scared of being discovered cheating, I was overwhelmed by the desire to get an excellent grade to maintain my academic status. I knew cheating could lead to expulsion, but I was in a hurry to decide on the assignment's submission. I had the option of informing the instructor earlier of late submission and assurance of submitting a quality paper after a given period. Talking to the instructor earlier would have prevented my current position as an academic cheat and getting a 0. I feel guilty and ashamed of my actions, particularly when facing my classmates and the professor during class time. I feel like they are judging me behind my back, affecting my self-esteem and class interactions. I am used to getting higher grades, and having a 0 on this assignment is a turn-off socially and academically. I could redo the task and work hard to produce a quality and plagiarism-free paper. Cheating is a terrible mistake in any institution, and many people loathe the idea. I feel like my classmates hate me for being dishonest and unfair towards them for trying to obtain better grades unethically. It scares me that people now define me differently from my previous academic record of being a hardworking and outstanding student. Due to this mistake, people think I have been cheating on other assignments and only discovered this task. The feeling is affecting my academic focus and experiences at school. Getting a 0 also affects my prospects by delaying the course completion. Repeating the course is challenging as I will be a class behind my other classmates. It will also require additional financial resources, which will strain my parents, who are also disappointed with my actions. Academic dishonesty has many negative impacts academically, socially, and career-wise, and I will strive to avoid repeating the same mistake to develop my self-esteem and outstanding academic performance. I have learned much from the school's student conduct regarding the code of ethics and disciplinary actions. I am now aware of the college's ethical standards and rules governing students' integrity. The school's standard of conduct demands that all students adhere to the local, state, and school rules and regulations to avoid disciplinary action from the respective institutions. I am also familiar with all forms of violating the institution's laws, including cheating in exams and assignments. I have learned that violating school rules leads to tedious reports, investigations, and time-consuming trials for the student and faculty through the conduct process. Students found guilty of cheating in exams or assignments are subject to getting a 0 or incomplete grade until future adjudications by the disciplinary committee. Consequently, academic dishonesty warrants probation or course discontinuation, which can cause distress to a student. The conduct process has enabled me to reflect on my actions and try to make better decisions in the future to avoid being in such compromising situations. My experience throughout the investigations and disciplinary action has made me realize the gravity of my mistake. If I experience the same scenario, I will make a different choice that promotes academic integrity and better decision-making. I will be honest with the instructor about the late submission of my assignment and ask for more time to write a plagiarism-free paper. I have learned that making hasty decisions can be costly in the long run, particularly in matters concerning academics. It is normal to experience challenges that lead to poor management and inadequate time to complete assignments. However, instructors are human, and approaching them with issues can help the situation rather than resorting to unethical academic practices. I have also realized that failure is a part of life, which should not be scary enough to commit scholastic dishonesty. The next time I'm caught up with time, I will be more reasonable in dealing with the situation to avoid possible expulsion or probation and going through the conduct process. Despite everything, I realize my mistakes and look ahead to fix the negative impacts it has brought to my life academically and socially. I am determined to control my academic fate by developing positivity and creating better educational decisions. I have reflected upon my academic values, including working hard and providing authentic work that guarantees success. Nowadays, I take my assignments seriously and research extensively before writing quality and plagiarism-free papers. Through the disciplinary process, I have identified the resources that help students avoid violating academic ethics, such as engaging the faculty in solving problems rather than taking risky measures. I constantly consult with instructors to avoid misinformation or submitting poor quality work. I also ask for help from classmates when the assignment is challenging and consult on assignment updates to prevent late submissions and do work on the deadline. I am also more reflective on my academics to ensure I am on the right path to improve my grades and overall reputation after the scenario. I realize that my actions also impact others, which I should consider before making mistakes. Since mistakes are part of life, I will do my best to recover my self-esteem and social interaction, which can help me advance my education and career aspirations. Finally, this mistake has taught me the significance of academic integrity and what it means to be ethical. Academically, integrity refers to making moral decisions, consulting teachers and peers, and following the school standard of conduct regardless of challenging situations. The instances where I can rely on other students' integrity include asking for assistance in complex or confusing assignments. People understand differently and may offer solutions to tricky questions more efficiently. Relying on others' integrity also involves doing tasks independently, which promotes honesty and authenticity of the work. Thirdly, I can count on others' integrity to clarify instructions, such as assignment deadlines and discussion topics. Other students can rely on my integrity to avoid copying their work, sitting apart during exams, and using different ideas when writing assignments and exams.